Blake Shelton tells Luke Bryan I have to lose 10 pounds before his wedding to Gwen Stefani. The country crooners also spoke about seeing stars being born on their competing singing competition shows, American Idol and The Voice. Blake Shelton wants to look good and slimmer at his wedding. Chatting with country bud Luke Bryan on his Apple Music country show Party Barn Radio, the recently engaged singer revealed he wants to lose a few extra pounds before he walks down the aisle with Gwen Stefani. I feel like if I say 10, I have to do it. So, 10. It's out there now, I can't let people down, the 44-year-old told Bryan. I've readjusted all the mirrors in the house, so they look like you when you're taking a selfie from up above because you can't even stand and look at myself in the mirror. I've rearranged them or they're kind of angled down, looking down at me, Shelton joked. So I'm looking up and it's not so bad. On the radio program, the singers also bonded about being judges, coaches on singing competition shows. Bryan on American Idol and Shelton on The Voice. Nothing is more fun than being in the room when a star is born. I mean, you got to go through hundreds of people to find that star, Bryan, 44, said, before opening up about country star Gabby Barrett, who competed on Idol. It's just like when Gabby Barrett walked into American Idol, she didn't win American Idol, but even I just said, there was just something magical about that. I know you've seen that stuff too, and that's what brings you back. We inadvertently compete against each other. But telling the stories of the kids and me sitting up there, I remember when I took the role of Idol, I'm like, man, there ain't no way I'm going to be boo-hooing and crying and emotional, but it is emotional and it is amazing to watch kids put their life on the line, Bryan added. Shelton also compared the two programs and how the audition processes prepare the rising stars for each show. I've always said that the tough parts of our jobs are in two different timelines, because what you guys do with the audition process, you're literally out there hitting the streets, Shelton said. People come in and with a number taped on their back or chest or whatever, and they're just as raw as they could possibly be. Where on The Voice, by the time they get through the audition process to make it onto the blind auditions, they're a little more prepared for that moment because of what they go through just to get to that part. Trying to make them authentic. Trying to really make sure they're authentic, responded Bryan. It's been an amazing ride being on TV. You said, do it. I said, heck yeah, I'm going to do it. Man, it was like you told me. It certainly opens your eyes, opens your world up to stuff you never can imagine. Thank you for that. Shelton also opened up about his 20 years in music, which he celebrates this year. The biggest moment in my career was getting that job on The Voice because it just took me to a whole new audience and it took my career to new places that as a country singer, you hope to get to the top, he said. You want as many people to hear and love your music as they can. But then with The Voice, it introduced me to people who weren't even necessarily country fans. It expanded my profile to a whole new audience. So, that's been the biggest career move, he added about the show where he met his fiancée.